Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you are all doing well. I'm going to the girls' bathroom tonight, which I actually can't wait for. This feels like it's been booked for so long. I literally think it's been over a year and I'm really looking forward to going, so I thought I would get ready with this all. I'm starting with my makeup. I know my hair's wet, but I'm just going to let that dry naturally as much as I can because I find that my hair holds quite a lot of water. So what I like to do is I like to just sit whilst I do my makeup and then I'll finish drying it off at the end and then I'll style it because my hair does not hold any curls, so I try and do that at the last minute. So I'm going to do my eyes first because I'm going to do a little bit of a like silver eye because I'm going silver at night, which is really not like me. But I seen that Chintzia did her eyes on the first night, I think it was, and they were so like open and you could see like the glitter here. Now she's got very like what's the word? She hasn't got like high eye, well I don't know, she's got quite a good lid space, not as hooded, that's the word. I'm going to use some tape actually because I feel like I want to do a slight wing. I do actually need to look at the photo of hers because I feel like I need to copy it. And I like to try and do this tape like quite not too like up here. I like to try and do it as straight as I can. Now this is a hard way trying to get them to like match, and the only way I tend to check is I literally get my fingers, I go along the line and then I see if it's in the same place, which I think that might be. I'm going to go in with my base colour, which I'm literally just going to use my bronzer to just warm up my eyes a little bit. If you want to know any specific products, let us know because I'm not really like a makeup-y girl and this isn't going to be informative. I just know for a fact it won't. But I'm just using a bronzer to bronze my lids first. I'm wearing like a red top. If you've watched my, not my last video, the video before, I bought this red top which was like a high neck with a rose and like dangly like swirly drapey bits. I'm wearing that with some jeans because I think that's quite on theme for the tour. And then I've went out today and bought some new jeans which I just hung up there. I'm actually really impressed with them. They're from H&M and I always struggle to find jeans that fit us because I'm so tall, and I feel like every woman probably struggles to find jeans that fit because everyone's so different. Your waist can be one size, your legs can be another, so it's quite difficult to get one that fits all over. But I ended up getting them from H&M and they're actually really good. They fit me so well. I did have to size up though, which was annoying, but I feel like with jeans you can pretty much guarantee you have to size up a lot of the time from different shops. But it was weird because I tried on one colour and then I tried another colour in the same size and one fit better than the other, so I don't know how that works because they're both the same style of jean, just a different colour, but one felt bigger than the other even though they were both the same size. So it just goes to show you really can't tell, and that's one thing I think a lot of brands could work on, is making sure that all the sizing is actually the right size and actually matches. But anyways, yeah, got those. I'll show you them later once I get ready. If you can see the inspo. Oh, she's got a wing, maybe I'll do a bit of a wing, but I just love how like open her eyes look, quite like clean, not too heavy neither. Like I don't want it to look too dark or smoky, so I'm going to try and recreate that, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. Pop a little bit of like a darker brown. I feel like as dark as I'm going to go up there as that. I'm going to put a little darker brown maybe on the outer corner. I'm actually taking my boyfriend with us tonight, which to be fair he's actually not too fussed about. He was a bit like, oh, can you not ask somebody else? And I was like, well no, like he probably watches Sophia and Chintzia more than any of my other friends because he watches it with me. But now it's actually come to it, he's looking forward to it, but I haven't actually told him because I've seen quite a few clips of like other nights, and there's a camera that goes around all of the boyfriends in the audience. Now if I tell him that, he's not coming, so I've just kept that one all week, and like the likelihood of that going on him is so slim. Like that is not going to happen. I mean, there's probably loads of boyfriends because I remember last year when I went there was so many people with their boyfriends, so I feel like there's so many there, it's not going to go on him, is it? We're going to go for some food beforehand. We're going to Pizza Punks, which I've actually wanted to try for quite a while. Always walk past and said it looked quite nice, but I just never go in. But because it's at the O2 Hall in Newcastle, it's a bit of a weird area. It's like out of the way from a lot of bars and restaurants, so this is kind of like the nearest area to go for food, especially when I'm wearing heels, so that's another thing you want to consider. Right, I feel like that's the eyes not done. I need to add the glitter, but I feel like that's as dark as I want to go for now, and then I will go in with a black to give myself a bit of a wing. But for me glitter, I'm going to use, maybe I'll go in with the eyeshadow first. I've got my Urban Decay electric palette and I've got the silver colour in there, which I could try first, but feeling this eyeshadow is going to be a bit too dark, so we'll just try a bit of this. That might be a bit better for you to see. Not very good eyeshadow, that, to be fair. I don't know if it's because it's about 5-year-old, but... And then I'm going to use this Made by Mitchell liquid blusher in the shade Drip Drip. Now this is definitely a popular one. You can see that. It's a really nice glittery colour. I think I'm going to just put this directly onto my eyelid and then use my brush to pat it out. A little bit more. I feel that looks really nice. I think a little bit of black on the outside and that'll just all come together quite nicely. But I do think I need a bit more above there, like, you know, like just so it's not as like, because that looks a little bit too like much like a cut crease. So I feel like it needs to be a little bit more messy. I think I'm going to go in with an angled eyeshadow brush and use some black eyeshadow and just start that line, so I've got a little bit more control over the brush rather than just going in with a liquid liner. And then I always tend to go in with like a little like buffing brush, a little tapered brush like that, just to blend it out at the same time, just so it looks a little bit more subtle, not as harsh. And then just a little bit of the brown, just to make sure it all blends together. Okay, so I've just done that eye, and I think I'm going to quickly do this one off camera and then I'll come back so we can do a face together, but it's looking quite nice so far. Hopefully the other eye looks identical, but it's too much pressure, so I need to turn the camera off whilst I do that, and then I'll come back once they're done and we can get on with the face. Oh, we're back and we're surprisingly even, which I'm very pleased about because I could not be stressing about that, but the eyes are looking really good so far. I'm going to do my favourite part, which is my face, and I love to have the most full coverage, glowy, beautiful skin when I go out, so that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go in with the MAC Strobe Cream first, just to give my skin a little bit of glow. This is the one that's like gold toned. I realised, well, I didn't realise, I was at work yesterday and my best friend who I work with was like, "Hey, you made a mistake in one of your last videos." I went, "What?" She went, "You're talking about something," she says, "and you were talking about a top." She was like, and it had like a little like a, I keep going to say it now, I called it a shoehorn, right? I meant to say horseshoe shape, not a shoehorn shape. A shoehorn is something very, very different, but I needed to say it because I said to Amber, I went, "Why didn't you just comment it so then we could laugh about it?" I was like, because now everyone's going to think, what an idiot. So I'm saying it now because I'm holding myself accountable and I can actually laugh at myself. That is hilarious. That word has actually never come out of my mouth until that day. So funny. But anyways, so that was something to laugh about. And then I'm going to go in with this Collection Filter Finish Primer and Illuminator. And I'm going to put my foundation in with this and just mix it together. This might be like a Charlotte Tilbury dupe, but this one is really, really good from Collection. And then the foundation is from Revolution, but this isn't my shade at all. Like, it would be my shade if I'd fake tanned, but I only put Dove lotion on last night at the Gradual Tanner, so I have got a little bit of colour, even though that camera is not showing any colour. I'm a little bit more tanned than what I was yesterday, but I really, really should have like put actual fake tan on, but it's fine. We're gonna trust the process, and I will look very orange in the next clips, but I will blend it all together, and by the time I put my concealer on and powdered and whatever, it does match. And I'm using this brush from Real Techniques. This is the sculpting brush. I just like the shape. It's quite dense as well, so I feel like you get the best coverage. Right, bit of a jump scare. Please don't look at this until I've got my concealer on because this doesn't look right. But I'm using the Estee Lauder concealer, and I like to put that basically all over my face, but I like to leave it under my eyes for a little bit longer so that it has time to like really sink into my skin to give us the most coverage. I've got this huge spot on the top of my head as well, but it's like not just a spot, it's actually like a boil, so it's like making my head look a little bit 3D. I don't know if the camera's showing it up. Hopefully it isn't. Quickly pop on that blush. So it's from Made by Mitchell as well. It's from the shade Cherry Cola. Tiny bit of that on because this is so pigmented. Use this like stippling brush just to blend that in. I feel like them tones will match quite nice because, like I say, I'm wearing red, so I feel like a warmer tone would be nicer. If you can see that on camera. I did my first little home purchase today. Now, wasn't much. I was in B&M just having a little browse in the home aisles, which I always do, and I seen a measuring jug, so I picked that up. I was going to pick other bits up, then I just thought, oh, like I feel like there should be something me and Reece do together. So then I ended up just picking that up, and then I went to the Christmas aisle because I think we should be in by Christmas. Fingers crossed. I really, really hope and pray that we are, but we should be. But anyways, I was walking past and I seen these mugs, and the R and the L were right next to each other, so it was actually meant to be and I had to just get them. But they're so nice. I'll quickly get them to show you. Like, how nice are those? So that one's got a little mitten on, and that one's got Christmas pudding. They were only £3.50 each, and I think they're actually a really nice design. Like sometimes B&Ms can be a little bit like chatty, or like the paint can be a little bit scuffed, but like they're actually so nice, and they'll go so well with like the vibe of the house. Some woman said, it was in the queue, she was like, God, you're prepared for Christmas. And I felt like saying to her, I will drink out of these tomorrow. Like, I love Christmas so much, I'm ready for it now. But I just thought that's a nice little purchase, because even if we're not in the house, I will still use the mugs, so it's all good. I also picked up some joggers from H&M in like that burgundy colour that I just know is going to be so popular this year, but they didn't have the top, so I've kept the joggers, and hopefully they'll have the top by next weekend, because I'm going away for Reese's birthday and I just really want to wear that. Do you know, you've got to get in your head what you want to wear. And I've also ordered a fur coat from AliExpress, because this Instagram page that I follow, I think she's like a styling page, and she posted about these coats from AliExpress, and it's a fur coat, but it's apparently supposed to be exactly the same as the ones from Zara, and like even the tag and everything's got like, do you know how the Zara ones have got like small, medium, large, and it's like a circle or like in a square? For what size it is, like it literally looks identical. It could have come from the same factory. So I ordered that for £18. So that should come this week. Well, it should definitely come before the weekend when I'm going away. So I've kind of planned this outfit around the fur coat. Like a cream, but it's got like bits of grey in it as well, and then the tracksuit's like burgundy. It just looks like it would go so well. So hopefully the fur coat's nice, then I can wear that. I'm going to bake using a bit of a mixture of powders, because I've got two that I like using. So I love the Laura Mercier one, but I just think sometimes it goes a little bit too skin toned, and I quite like it to be quite white. So then I go in with this RCMA one, which is basically a translucent powder, but it definitely gives you like a brightening under your eye. Of course, using a powder puff. Right, that's the bacon all done. I might put a little bit down the side of my nose just whilst I powder the rest of my face, just to kind of sort of contour it. And then as for my face, I'm just going to go in with the, is this Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and just powder the rest of my face. Now I'm looking so washed out, I need to get that off my lips. Don't know what it is with this today. I feel like I can't even talk properly. Like, my sentences are just coming out so wrong. Don't know if I'm tired or I don't even know. I just feel all over the place. Like, I feel like I had so much to talk about, and now I've sat down and actually got the camera on. I don't know what I'm actually doing. But these are my nails. Had my nails done today. I've actually got something other than French. I went for like a leopard print. See if you can see that better. It's French, but it's with a twist. I love them so much. I'm trying to like not get the same thing every time, and these are quite autumn. And we were discussing at work the other day, like we actually feel like leopard print's neutral. Like I actually would class that as a neutral shade, colour. Love it so much. But I need to bronze the skin up because I'm looking like Casper the Ghost. I'm going to use the same bronzer I used on my eyes. So this is the Primark Pressed Powder Foundation, but I use it as a bronzer. If you know, you know. And this is in the shade Honey. I love this bronzer so much. I've got it in another shade which is dark, and I think I've actually got it in another one in my drawer already for when this one runs out, because I just love it so much. So if you can get your hands on it, get a couple. I'm sure they're like £2 something as well. Super cheap. I've actually went out and bought some fake tan today because I've only ever had me Dove in the house, because like it's been on holiday, I didn't want to put fake tan on because I do catch the sun when I go on holiday, so I didn't want to put any tan on. But now I'm home and I just think everything just feels so much nicer when you've got a bit of colour to your skin. So as much as the Dove lotion's really good, I just want to have that fake tan feeling when you wake up in the morning, and it just makes such a difference to your skin. So I went and bought some St. Moritz fake tan, which I've literally been using since I was about 13. The best. Blend it down. I will need to bronze a bit in my chest like because I'm two different colours. I'll wait until my top's on properly and then we can decide what we're going to do. But I think that's enough bronzing. Finish off my eyes because I feel like I don't look complete until I do that. So I'm not going to do too much. I'm literally going to put some of this Hope and Glory eyeliner, which is black, on my waterline. Put some mascara on and then maybe fill in my eyebrows a little bit because they are looking very bare. Like this is usually what I would leave my eyebrows as, but sometimes I tint them, but I'm actually getting them done a week tomorrow. I'm getting them done next Saturday and I'm so looking forward to it because I loved them the last time. They were so full and just I felt like I could have just went out anywhere and felt like I was so put together. So I'm getting them done next week, so I didn't want to tint them this week to get them done next week, so I might just have to fill them in a tiny bit. But to be honest, if you know that I've got a bushy brow, like this is the look that we'll go for when we'll go out. Like there's not much getting done to my eyebrows. But anyways, you line them and pull faces. Stunning. I feel like I need a bit of an inner corner highlight just to kind of open the eyes up just that little bit more. See what I've got. I think I've got a Revolution palette. That'll do the trick. Yeah, that colour up there. Mix in a little bit of that Mitchell. Maybe I'll try this first and see what it looks like. Yeah, the glitter in the inner corner was a good choice. That's the eyes and eyebrows done. I don't know if you can see, but I've put some mascara on and I think it looks alright. Not too bad. But I think all I've got left to do is a little bit of blusher, my lips, and then I'm done. So blush I'm going to use is this one from AQA Beauty. Don't know when I got this, can't really remember where it's from or anything, but it's like it's got red in, bit of glitter. Just thought that would match the best. I haven't actually got any other like ready coloured blushes. Just pop this on. And I have blush blindness, but I don't really care because the more blush the better for me. My lip liner's in my work bag, I think, so I have to quickly grab that. I find that once you start sharpening them, they never really go back to how they were originally. They always seem to snap. A little bit of lipstick on. And then my lip gloss is Soap and Glory Sexy Mother Plucker in this shade Plum Sup. I literally wear the same lip combo everywhere I go. It's relentless. But finished look. Obsessed. Literally love this look so much. The eyes are quite out of my comfort zone. I normally don't wear any eyeshadow. I haven't worn eyeshadow for quite a while. Usually I just put a little bit of bronzer on, so they're quite a lot for me, but I'm actually really loving them and I think they're going to go with everything tonight. So I'm just going to spray a little bit of setting spray. A little bit, I said. And that's the makeup done. I'm going to blast my hair with a hairdryer because it's quite damp at the back still, but it has dried quite a bit, so it just means I'm putting a little bit less heat on than what I would have been. And then I'll come back and do my hair with you because I'm going to curl it and have it down. Even though my top's like a high neck tied at the back, I thought our hair up would be nice. I just think down will be a little bit more flattering for me. And anyway, so I'm going to dry it and then I'll come back and we can curl it together. Okay, my hair's dry. It really actually doesn't take very long to dry. We're going to go in with the Mark Hill curling wand, which I love, and I'm sure when I went on holiday I used this and it's the vibe of the hair that I would like tonight. So what I'm going to do is I kind of want the hair to be curled and then, like, you know when the end's a little bit straight, like you don't curl it the full piece of hair, so it's a bit more like messy style-ish. I'm not going to do the sections too big neither. I think I want them to be quite little sections. I'll get the curl and I curl it away from my face, and then if I just stop it there, we'll just see what this one looks like when I do it because it might not be very nice at all. I've seen Rachel Leary do hers like this before. I always think, why doesn't she curl it all the way? But I think it's so you get that end bit. That's like, yes, that is exactly how I want it. Do you see what I mean? perfect. I keep forgetting like I'm actually going to see Sophie and Cynthia, and I actually deeped it earlier, and I was thinking like if I went into town today, there would be the likelihood that I'll bump into them. You know what I mean? Newcastle's quite a small city centre, like the main parts of it where all the big shops are, where they would be, they're all in one like area, so you would definitely see them. I should have really done that actually, like especially because they would be going for like a breakfast somewhere, but I'm trying to think of like where would they go, because they're very like, they don't really go to like what's the word, chains. They don't really go to chain restaurants. I was trying to think of like somewhere that people would recommend for them to go for breakfast. I don't really know. Can't wait to see where they've actually went, because I'm hoping that they've vlogged. I also can't wait to see what they're wearing, because every single outfit so far on the tour has been insane. I mean, they're just so stylish. But I've had myself a little bit of a identity crisis today, because I've been really trying to like make an effort with my clothes, and like in my last video I think I was talking a lot about like building like more of a capsule wardrobe and trying to have bits of that and like pair together so I don't look like such a tramp all the time. Like I try and get ready more. In this morning it took us like an hour to get ready, and I literally ended up leaving the house in a pair of gym leggings and a hoodie, and I felt like tramp. So yeah, I just felt awful. And then H&M, there was absolutely nothing. I feel like H&M is really good for like nice clothes, jeans, coats, whatever, but the basics tops are nice, but jumpers and stuff, they're dead thin, and I wanted like comfy cords that I could wear, but they're all like £50 for the set, and I just think I'm not paying that for like lounging around the house in. So I just would like some like simple basics, hoodies, joggers that are good quality, and I will pay more if I have to if they are genuinely good, but like I just can't think, because I remember I had a hoodie from Missy Empire from years ago, like this grey hoodie, and I kept that for so long, and that was such good quality, and it was only like £20. So I feel like you can buy cheaper and it still be good quality, but it's a little bit like hit or missy. Like sometimes you can get really good stuff and then sometimes you obviously don't. So if anyone has any like recommendations of where I could go for those sort of things, maybe like ASOS, I just have no idea. Like I've built quite a good trouser collection now. Went through a phase of like buying so many pairs of like pants and trousers and joggers, but now I just have no tops, especially for like autumn winter. Like I've got a lot of like summery t-shirts that I was wearing with the joggers, but now I'm coming into autumn winter, I'm a bit like haven't really got anything to wear with that, and I end up wearing gym sets all the time. Again, I need to buy some like actual like matching gym sets, so I feel a bit more put together for that. And all whilst that's going on, I've got a house to pay for and to buy for, so don't know how I'm going to do all this. I'm sure when I spoke to the mortgage advisor months ago, he asked how much I spent on clothes a month, and I think I said £100 between me and Reese, which is definitely not true. I think I spent £100 today, so probably need to get that under control. I'm just going to curl it and then put hairspray on, and I'm not going to touch it at all, because even if the curls are like really stuck together, they'll drop out in the car, and then by the time I walk up to the restaurant they'll drop. So I feel like I'm just going to leave it. I'm actually getting my hair done in a few weeks, and I don't know whether I get something a bit different, like tone it down a little bit, or like a balayage or something. I don't really know. I mean, I booked in for highlights, so I really need to tell them quickly, but I'm not sure whether I change it up a little bit for the autumn. Right, obsessed with that. That's going to look so nice when it's kind of dropped a little bit, but I'm just going to hammer the hairspray. Amazing. Right, I'm going to do the other side, and then I'll come back and we can get dressed together, because I can't wait to put this outfit together, show you what I've done, and feel stunning, because that's how I feel. Like I love getting ready. This is the best part of going out. I mean, I will have a good time out tonight because it's not going to a bar or anything like that. We're going for food. Tick, perfect. Going to see Sophie and Cynthia. Perfect. And I'm going with Reese. So all in all, perfect night. Okay, the outfit's on. Just turn the camera so you can see. I don't know if that's the best angle, but jeans are on, top's on. Now I'm having a bit of problem with this top because I haven't got any tape, and I'm wearing just like a bandeau, and I feel like it needs some more like up here. So I'm gonna ask my mum what she thinks and whether I can like pin the bra underneath to the top of there so that they sit a bit. Anyways, too much information. But jewellery wise, I'm going to pop on some silver jewellery, so just my watch and a little bangle bracelet. But I've actually just ordered some silver jewellery from Shein because I've literally got nothing, and a pair of earrings with this would have been so much nicer, like a bit more of a bigger earring. All I've got is these little studs, tiny little studs, but it's fine, they'll do. I feel like they'll still look cute. Just think a bit more of like a bigger earring might have been nicer. I have got a hoop, but I don't feel like a hoop would go. Let's try. Nah, prefer the studs, so pop those in. And I'm gonna continue the silver theme and pop on some silver heels. Love these so much. I've got them in gold as well, and they're just perfect because whenever you wear gold or silver, you just pop them on and you match. So I'm not going to put them on until like the last minute. And bag of choice for the evening is this one. Glittery bag. I feel like it goes with the space theme and it fits quite a lot, because I got an email saying that I wasn't allowed a bag bigger than an A4 size of paper. So thankfully this is just a little ditzy bag, but love it. These jeans kind of make us feel like a mam or a cowboy. Even though they're not really flared, I just feel like they're quite, I don't know, I think it's the wash of the denim. But I do really like these. I think I might have to go back and pick them up in another colour. I know I said I wasn't going to brush these curls out, but I feel like I need to, because I sprayed them with that much hairspray. They went like rock solid. Oh, beautiful. But that is the outfit. Buzzing. Just going to wait for Reece to come get us. I think he should be on his way now. Thank you for getting ready with us. I'll bring you along and I'll do any little clips that I can, but from now on it will be on my phone, unfortunately. But can't wait. Update? Well, yeah. And Reece wants to go home. Where is it? A little alien. It's back there. But we've had food and now we're here. We're just waiting for it to start. But it looks really good. This bit of hair won't stop annoying us. He's just got lost for 10 minutes trying to find the toilet, but he's okay. He's safe now. Hi, really sorry for the really bad quality. I'm actually sat in McDonald's car park. We just went in to get himself something to eat because apparently he's starving after his tea. But I had a lovely night in the girls' bathroom. Sorry I couldn't film anything. They literally were smacking phones out of people's hands whenever they got their phones out. They were really quite strict. I don't know if that's at every venue or just the O2 City Hall in Newcastle, but they were really quite aggressive about it and it was quite intense. So I got like a photo and then I got a video at the end which I've included, but that was it. That was literally at the end as well as they were leaving, because I just thought, well, I'll take a video now, what they're going to do kicks out, do you know what I mean? I was already leaving. But it was a really good show. Again, the time stuff was a bit shit because they didn't start until after 8. Then they came on and like one of the dilemmas they were doing literally got cut off, and then they went at the interval. Like someone literally, like the Brian alien came on the stage and like cut them out and was like, right, it's interval time. So then they were gone for like 40 minutes and it was only supposed to be 20, and then they come on and it finished later. But it's fine, like it was still really good, but compared to last year, I preferred last year's. It was a lot more chilled, you know, you could use your phone, you could video, it just felt a lot better and like it was a lot smooth. And Reece went to the bar at the interval, and like bearing in mind they were running late, and he got downstairs, they were like, they're not serving drinks anymore because they're gonna run over, like they need to be upstairs by the time like the show's back on. We had none of that last year. Like literally you could get a drink and you'd go back to your seat and the show would start. I don't know, just maybe not the girls, obviously not the girls, but like maybe the running of it at Newcastle's a bit crap. But anyways, we had a really nice time. Well, I did. Reece definitely didn't have a good time, but it's fine. I think next year I definitely need to find a friend. Like he was going, this is fucking embarrassing this that I'm here, and I was like, Reece, is actually more embarrassing for me that I'm here on my own. Like I've had to bring you along, do you know what I mean? That's more embarrassing for me because I've got no friends. But anyways, I had a lovely night, and I'm really sorry that I couldn't take any more videos. I just was so scared because I don't like getting told off. But I do hope you've all enjoyed getting ready with this. It was very fun. I'm definitely not a makeup girl. I don't know why I keep doing makeup videos when I hate makeup, but it's lasted pretty well. Looks quite nice. But I do hope you've enjoyed. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you in next week's video.